Hey everybody, Jim Powers with MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. It's always great to catch up with some of our outstanding student athletes, not only the ones getting it done in the classroom, but also on the field of play. And in this case, on the bowling alley, it's Bailey Delrose. She is our Saint of the Week on the women's side, coming off of a terrific performance down at Arkansas in the Midwinter Classic. And Bailey, what a great weekend for you and for the team as well. But first time ever that one of our bowlers has been the most valuable player at a tournament. How does that make you feel? And, just talk about the weekend in general.
Well, being the first in Maryville bowling history to be an MVP is just an honor and kind of rewarding, just to kind of be a really uplifting part of the season where this is where it really gets intense for our whole team, because it gets very busy, where pretty much this is where the team really needs to get in gear. And so I think that's a good kickoff, I guess you could say, pretty much to kick off a good start to the second semester and to hopefully make it to postseason.
How difficult is it? I mean, after a long break, and you guys had a pretty long break. I know you practiced, but to come back and put together the Saturday that you did in the traditional 217.80 average, that's pretty doggone good. How were you able to kind of get going with that after the long break?
Definitely after the long break, it's hard to get into that long day, make sure that we're always mentally prepared. Just kind of keeping mentally focused on the task at hand, just really staying in the moment.
Couple big meets coming up for you guys, but I'm going to jump ahead from this weekend to next. How cool is it going to be able to bowl in front of a lot of people from here at home, up the street, us hosting our very first home tournament here at Maryville?
It's an amazing opportunity, just because we've never had a tournament here, so it just kind of almost gives us a little more motivation to do well for the people that are local.
One question I ask all of our student athletes that I sit down with: why did you choose Maryville to continue your education and also your bowling career?
I chose Maryville just because the educational opportunity. We have a very good education program. That's my major. And then I also chose Maryville because I'm actually a close family friend with Brandy, and I love her coaching style. She knows so much about the game, and I just want to really soak up all the knowledge that she has.
Pretty exciting time for the bowling team, isn't it?
Yes, very exciting, very busy, and we're just kind of taking it one ball at a time, just having fun with it.
Awesome stuff, Billy. Thanks so much. Congratulations. Great weekend, and we will see you next weekend up at Brunswick Zone.
Thank you.
Bailey Delrose joining us, and once again, great start to the season for the women's bowling team. They finished 9th last week down in Arkansas. They'll travel out to Pennsylvania this weekend, and then next weekend we'll have pin-to-pin, frame-to-frame coverage for you from the Brunswick Zone right up the street here in St. Louis, as the Saints will host their very first tournament here in St. Louis. For Bailey, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.